Hey guys, finally he sleeps here, back again with another Raid Shadow Legends video. This is our regular Friday episode of This Week in Raid. Today we're going to talk about what all we've seen this week, where we're at with the Demon Slayer Titan event and Chaos Awakes, and then we're going to talk about some new changes and some planned upgrades to Raid Shadow Legends. It's a lot of quality of life changes. They're supposed to be coming in a very near future update. Some of them are kind of silly. Most of them are pretty decent. A couple of them are awesome. So we'll go through that here in just a second. Demon Slayer Titan event. We still have a little over a week for this. I am almost here to the 3-star Perfect Soul for Thalen, and we still have a ways to go. There's that Gilded Pinion, which here, and then finally the 5-star Perfect Soul. If you are in the Coalition event and you are looking for the highest points available and you're kind of trying to push these quests each and every day, I don't know how many points most players are at. I'm at 12,000 right now. 19,000 is the max. We have a little over a week for this. Depending upon what quests that you still have to finish or you're able to finish, most of mine come down to the Foulbeard. It comes down to Awakening Foulbeard, upgrading his skills, and that's all going to come from here. We'll get another 1,000 points available here before it's all said and done, plus the daily points that are coming in, and we're on a multiplier right now of 2 times. So there's some good rewards here that I kind of don't want to walk away from. I at least want to get to the 16,100, possibly 17,600 for the other Lego book. So it's just a matter of kind of grinding this out for the last week. But I think the biggest thing right now is everybody's pushing for this Demon Slayer Titan event, grabbing the demon points from everywhere we can. That's been pretty straightforward on all of this stuff until we saw the spider tournament that is requiring just demon spawn, and this is a tough one. This is really tough. If you're trying to go through this, if you don't have a demon spawn spider team built to be able to run this, I did 10. I ran it on 10, and this is the team that I used. Nothing special, but you kind of have to have Akoth for his burns, and then you just slowly kind of hitting this. I think on average, this team took about 55 seconds to beat Spider 10 for me, and but I had way too much trouble putting together a full demon spawn team for the Spider. And they've done this multiple times in the past where there's only a coalition or certain factions you can do, and I have never had the trouble putting a team together here for something like Spider as I did with this one. It was a giant pain in the ass to be able to complete it. So if you went through and pissed away as much energy as I did battling it on 10, I feel your pain. It really sucked. We are in our 2-week off period because of the fusion has ended, and we're on a 2-week grace period, but I think most of us are not going to use that grace period for grace. We're going to use it for this Titan event because we want that 5-star blessing for Foulbeard, if not for Foulbeard himself to use, but to be able to finish out the Coalition event and earn those kind of much needed rewards that are there as well. So it's kind of a double-edged sword right now. The month of June is tough. We are coming into July. Don't plan on another fusion starting next week. It'll be the following week. So we should have next week off. And then if a new one starts, it'll either be teased the following week or we'll start at the end of that week, which will be in the first week of July. So if I'm looking at the calendar right now, not next week. So yeah, it will either start, it'll start somewhere between, let's say, July 3rd and July 8th, the next fusion. So you should be planning and being prepared for that. Right now we have Summon Rush. Now what we've normally done in these videos on Friday, this has been my excuse. to pull some shards. And right now there's really nothing in the event as far as the progressive chance. I hate progressive chances. I've got everybody picked. There's no other real thing. I mean, if you went in on the primal shards and you spent whatever you had saved up on the 10-time event that happened yesterday, it really was kind of a waste. I mean, it was great if you were at your mercy for primal shards, but most of us are nowhere near the mercy. Primal shards mercy for a mythical, it's 200. You have to have 200 primals before mercy kicks in. So you're not guaranteed a mythical until about 250 primals. It's tough to be able to get there. So it depends on how pay to play and free to play you are, whether or not that one yesterday was worth it. So we'll go ahead, I'll make some room, I'll dump some stuff out, and we'll pull some shards here. Now a message from our newest sponsor, APTOIDE. Here's your chance for a secret promo code in RAID. To get started, use my link to download APTOIDE on your PC or Android device and install or update RAID Shadow Legends. For a limited time right now, this will also earn you bonus resources inside the game. What is Aptoide? Well, that's easy. Aptoide is an alternative Android app store that is partnered with RAID to give you more for your hard-earned cash. Next, you'll need to install the APTOIDE Wallet, which is 100% fast and safe. Before you make a purchase, use my promo code SLEEP to receive an extra bonus of up to 25% in all your purchases in RAID. It's that easy. And we're back. I've got plenty of room now. We got 63 openings. Let's see, I've got 6 extra of this, 6 extra sacreds. Let's go ahead and pull all 6 of the sacreds and take me back to 20 to see what we can pull out of this. We need 3,500 points on the summon rush. So there's 250. 250. So we're 500. 4 more. 750. Here's 1,000. 1,250. Last one. Then we're going to move on to some other stuff. Come on. 1,500. Another Farrakhan the Fat. Okay. So let's see. Summon Rush. How much points do we get? Oh, it's Summon Rush. And we're getting 500 apiece. I was doing champion chase numbers. So all we need is 500 more. And let's pull our voids. Voids. 500 more. We're getting 120 apiece out of these. So 4 of these will be enough to push me over. 4 of these. And then mystery shards over the next couple of days. Painkeeper, we don't need. Renegade, 2 more. Last one, something. Nothing. All right. That should be enough to push it there. All right, last thing to talk about before we get out of here is the quality of life changes that are coming. Let's take a look at the first one. We'll go to Arena. When you come in here for Arena, the tag team is going to get an expansion, and it is a pointless expansion. They are, if you look here at like between silver, gold, they are just adding new tiers. They're expanding the tiers in tag teams, so there will be more tiers, whether or not it's on the high end or just more tiers in between. That is the change. That one I'm not at all fond about. Now, Classic Arena, if you're in one of the higher tiers, let's say you're pushing up towards Platinum and you're in Platinum, they're going to have a blind reset for Platinum in the changes. So when you move into Platinum, you will no longer be able to see the defense of the team you're about to pick. The way we understand it is if you pick a team, let's say you come in here for this team, you won't know exactly what you're up against until you choose it. And the way we're assuming is once you get to the screen, then you can change your team, but you won't know what the other team looks like until you get there. You'll probably see their player power, but you won't be able to do anything with it once you get there, which will make for some interesting defensive options at this tier. Some people sandbagging to get lower numbers. And then you come in and see what you're dealing with. But there's no real changes to the actual gameplay or anything in Arena. It's just the new blind reset that is coming for Platinum. Up next, there are some gear management changes. Don't really know what it is, other than the fact that they're introducing a new sorting system for that. Siege, when you are in Siege now in the prep phase, the clan leaders will be able to go in and remove teams from individual buildings. So let's say you've got a clan member that you're unable to communicate with. He's not responding to messages. And as the clan leader, you can go in and pull his stuff out of a specific building to allow another teammate into that building. Also, that when you go into the actual battle report here, you will be able to see a scroll count coming up. So right now you can't see how many scrolls your team have used. You can only see victory and defended slots. They will be adding in a scroll count in a future update. The last thing here for this, which is a big thing, is actually not the last. There are two things. In the dungeons, Minotaur is now adding in super raids as part of the stage 15, and where you can come in here and you actually will have a chance to spend 28 energy rather than 14 energy to farm 15. The other thing is when you do this and you set up auto battles, instead of the auto battles ending when all champions hit max level, we're supposed to see that you can have it set to where once you've claimed all of your scrolls, the battle will end. So you're not wasting energy once everyone has their max level of scrolls. The only other change that we have is right now, I don't know if I've already done it for the day. In the daily quests, they're going to change this one for dungeons, where you're earning a substat charm. It looks like the new reward there is going to be a daily 1 hour free gear removal, and that is a big deal. Free gear removal every day for an hour, just by completing part of your daily advanced quests, is big. That is huge. That's it for this week. I am Finally He Sleeps. Thanks a lot for hanging out. This episode of This Weekend Raid. Make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications so you never miss one of these videos goes live. As long as you guys keep showing up, I'll keep making videos.